If you're thinking about relocating to Stoney Creek and are looking for a detached home that is big enough for both of you to work from home, a finished basement, perfect for a play area for the kids, as well as it's being close to amazing shopping and fantastic parks, then this is the video for you, as we're going to be touring 3 homes at 3 different price points in 2 areas of Stoney Creek that would have worked fantastic for my clients Ryan and Beth, who are looking for a detached home with at least 3 beds, 2 baths, and ideally a larger size lot as well, all for under $1 million. And along the way, I'll share why my clients Ryan and Beth were so focused on these areas and why they thought they were such a great fit for them. So I won't waste any more time. Let's jump on in to home number 1. Alrighty guys, so welcome to the first home we're gonna be touring today. Now we're starting on the inside. The neighbor's getting some work done, so it's a little bit noisy out here. But right now we're on the Stoney Creek Mountain, taking a look at one of the homes that was built in the early 2000s, offers just about 2,000 square feet, as well as 3 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. And this type of home here would have been perfect for my clients Ryan and Beth. So from the front entranceway, you have a nice little entry to greet your guests. You have your powder room just off to the right there, as well as your coat closet. And then on the left, you have access to your double car garage right here as well. Now you do get some great natural light as you walk in with just this nice window, especially this time of the day. It's like 1 p.m. right now, so the sun's right there. Then as you kind of go into the more area where you're gonna spend lots of time, you got your dining room off to the right. And that's actually connected right to your kitchen, which is to the left here. And it's kind of tucked into this nice nook right here. And it's been updated with the quartz countertops, the stainless steel appliances, and they got this funky little dining room for your little breakfast table right here as well. And then you do get easy access to the backyard, which we'll take a look at in just a second. And this lot size here is absolutely fantastic, as it is another corner size lot. But perhaps my favorite thing about this home is this room right here, the family room with the vaulted ceilings. You got the gas fireplace in the middle right here, and then they have a huge TV on this side as well. So before we head on upstairs and I show you all the great bedrooms, take a look in the backyard. So as you come out here, as you see, they've done a lot of interlock, and it's just got a little bit of grass, so you can easily replace that with garden and have low maintenance backyard, but still have all the privacy that the corner lot gives you, with no side neighbors right here as well. As you can see, they actually have a great gazebo, perfect for hosting any little barbecues. Actually, they got the barbecue right there as well, so that makes perfect sense. Nice little evergreen here as well. Now, like I mentioned, this home here is found on the Stoney Creek Mountain, and the types of homes, especially detached homes that you're gonna be finding here, was really built, we'll call it in like 3 phases. The first phase was really like the 60s, 70s. That's gonna be really in like the core of Stoney Creek. Then you have these homes here that are kind of just outside, we'll call the middle or the core of the Stoney Creek Mountain. And that was really built in the 90s, early 2000s. And then the third phase was more around like 2015, 2020 area. So before we take a look at upstairs, let's take a look at the basement as it is finished. You just got a little nook over here, perfect for a little home office, as well as some extra storage and a cold cellar. And then just on this side is the best for the rec room. Of course, perfect to put a drum set down, set up a little movie area as well, or have another home office on this side as well. And they actually do have a bathroom down here in the basement. It is a full bath. So you got your shower right there, which is awesome. So any guest staying over could easily spend some time down here nicely. Now, if you do want to learn more about the Stoney Creek Mountain and why so many clients are choosing to make the move here, keep on watching, as I'll share in just a moment the key factors that my clients Ryan and Beth were looking for in their next location and why they were so strongly set on moving to Stoney Creek. So if we head on up to the 3rd floor, the 2nd floor, I guess, we have 3 bedrooms here. So off to the right is the primary, which we'll take a look at in just a second. But first, we'll take a look at this secondary bedroom right here. It's the biggest of the 2. Got a great little curved window there. Lots of space for a nice, obviously, desk. Great for a kid's room and a little queen bed. And then just a standard closet right there as well. And then down the hall, you do have the primary bathroom for the upstairs, and right here as well is the laundry, making it super easy and convenient. And you got your linen closet right across from the laundry. And then here is the third bedroom upstairs, also a great size, might I say. I'll give you another perspective from over here as well. But of course, the best bedroom in the house is gonna be the primary, which has got its whole side to itself. So here you're looking out onto the backyard. That's a queen bed for reference. And you got a nice big walk-in closet right here. And then a great primary bath that has the 4 pieces. So you got your sink, your bathtub, toilet, and of course, your standing shower right there. So this home here is currently listed for only $900,000. And if you want to take a look at this home, send me and my team a message today. But if you're new here and want to learn everything about what it's like living in Stoney Creek and the rest of Hamilton and surrounding cities, my name is Matthew, the founding realtor of the Living in Hamilton channel and team. And for the past couple of years, been helping people just like yourselves relocate here and buy a home just like I did for my clients, Ryan and Beth. Now, let's talk about why the Stoney Creek Mountain was one of their top choices. And the first criteria that they really wanted is they have a little boy, Ben, and they're looking for lots of fun activities that they can do on the weekend when they're not working. And the Stoney Creek Mountain has a wide variety of options to choose from. As behind me here, we got the Valley Park Community Center that has a great indoor pool, skating rinks, a public library, but also outside you have a huge skate park, a baseball diamond, ample green space to enjoy, as well as a variety of different walking trails. And then just a little bit away from here, you'll also find the Heritage Green Park that again has a variety of different sports fields, but as well as the biggest jungle gym and splash pad you're gonna be finding on the Stoney Creek Mountain. Then you also have Irmo's Crest Conservation Area for more amazing hiking trails. But perhaps the 2 notable things that if you only had one weekend, I would recommend you go do is number 1, the Starlight Drive-In movie theater. It's something that I told them to go do while they were staying here, checking out a couple of different areas before they actually moved here, and they absolutely loved it. But the other one that they didn't get an opportunity to, but are super excited to return here, call it home, and also enjoy is the Handbook Conservation Area. So it's actually not in the Stoney Creek Mountain. However, you're just about a 15-minute drive away from it. And here is a large conservation area where you can go canoeing, hiking, kayaking, but most notably, you're gonna find this fun splash pad, which is like a jungle gym on the man-made lake there. That's an ample amount of fun, but you'll also find for the older kids, when Ben gets a little bit older, you'll find wakeboarding and zip lining to enjoy. Then the second criteria was easy access to shopping, no more than a 5 to 10 minute drive away. And the Stoney Creek Mountain and Stoney Creek definitely established that as one. You have a bunch of different plazas. Right now we're in the Fortino's Plaza right on Upper Centennial in Rymal. Here you're also going to find a Walmart, a Canadian Tire, and a variety of stores. But then on the opposite corner of the Stoney Creek Mountain, you're going to find a bunch of plazas right at the edge of the Red Hill Valley that offer a huge Cineplex, a Home Depot, a Sobeys, a Best Buy, a PetSmart, and a variety of other shops and stores. And then not to mention, you're just a short drive away from all the great shopping options down in downtown Hamilton, or also the Hamilton Mountain like Lime Ridge Mall. Then the other criteria that really drove them to the Stoney Creek, or more specifically like the east side of Hamilton, was they had family just over the border on Niagara Falls, the US side though, and they didn't want to be more than an hour drive away, ideally a little bit less. Now the Stoney Creek Mountain is about a 50-minute drive to the Rainbow Bridge, so this definitely accomplishes this as well. Then their final criteria is they wanted an area that had good schools for eventually Ben, their little 2-year-old boy, to go to. So what I let them know is, one, first of all, Stoney Creek, whether it's the Central Stoney Creek or the Stoney Creek Mountain, have good schools. As in total, you're gonna find 22 different elementary schools and 4 high schools. And when I did my video going over the top 25 high schools and elementary schools that you'll find in Hamilton based on the last 5-year averages, over half of the Stoney Creek schools actually were in this list here. Now, of course, if you want to learn more about the Fraser Institute rankings and what currently ranks best. I'll leave a link for you to go take a look at that video, as well as the Fraser Institute's website. But one thing I will note that I told my clients, Ryan and Beth, what they need to think about rather than exactly what is the top score today, as Ben is only 2 years old and these scores fluctuate year over year. So rather than focusing on a specific school in a specific district, I'd recommend focusing on a neighborhood that has a variety of good schools, as you don't know what the scores will be in 5 years down the line, but you'll know if you're in the right area, you're gonna find lots of great elementary schools and high schools to attend. So now that you've learned why the Stoney Creek Mountain was a good fit for my clients, Ryan and Beth, if you wanna learn everything else that you need to know before making the move to the Stoney Creek Mountain, you can find my video up in this top corner here. But next, let's go take a look at the second home we're gonna be touring today in the central part of Stoney Creek. Alrighty guys, so welcome to the next home we're gonna be touring today. Now this one here is in Central Stoney Creek in one of the more original neighborhoods. So this home here was built back in 1957. And as a result, sits on a huge size lot. So it's 80 feet by 200 feet. So it's an absolutely massive lot. And as you can see, you got some of the original homes here, but then just across the street, you have a bunch of people putting in a bunch of custom builds. Now, this home here is great. One, my clients, Ryan and Beth, really loved the large lots, but two, they love this option here as well because this was super turnkey and also had that duplex option as well. So if they ever wanted to move on, they could easily rent it out and help with the cash flow a bit more. So in total here, you're gonna find 4 bedrooms and a den, and then 2.5 bathrooms as well. So we walk in, we go in the main living area right here. So you got a nice little fireplace with a marble wall. Now this home here does have AC as well as the radiant heating down there. And you have this great updated kitchen just tucked to the side here. But the true crown jewel, I won't even wait any longer to show you, is this huge, beautiful backyard that you get to enjoy. And there's, I don't know if you guys caught that on the camera, there was a cardinal actually right there as well. So an absolutely huge lot to do whatever you want with it as well. And this value of the land is only going to continue to go increase, as this is just one, like across the street is just one of many homes on the street that have been torn down and then put in brand new custom builds. Now, on this floor here, we also do get a nice little powder room right here as well. Now this is the basement. This could be the second unit. Got a separate entrance to show you in just a second. Before we go down there, let's head up here and finish like the first unit, you could call it, in this place here. So you got 3 bedrooms all on the same floor, which is awesome. So you got bedroom number 1 here with a nice big window and of course his or her closet. Then just down the hallway here, we have bedroom number 2 right here, and then bedroom number 3 right here. Basically, these two are roughly the same sizes. And then you do have the main full bathroom up here as well. It's got the his or her sinks, as well as a nice stand-up shower to do. So as you can see, while the home was built back in 1957, and they've done a lot of renovations since then, bringing this up, not only on the interior, but you can also notice it on the exterior. So if I flip it around here, we go down here. So you'll of course just shut this door if you ever wanted to make this like an investment property. But if we come on down here to 3-4 steps, we have what they would refer to as the bedroom. That's above grade because it's got this nice big window. And it's also got access, this is the separate entrance you could say, as that's the garage access right here. Then if we kind of carry on down the steps a bit more, is we're gonna have the nice finished basement. Now this was perfect for what they were looking for because it's just basically a rec room with a little wet bar as well though. So that room right there off the garage easily could be a basement. Let's flip the camera, it looks a little angled. There we go. So you got a nice little wet bar essentially speaking right here. So you can easily just take these two out. You have a little bar area, it's perfect. You have a full bathroom down here as well. Right? And then just across, you do have laundry right here, and then the final den or bedroom right here as well. Now, this home here is currently listed for $939,000. So if you want to take a look at this one or other ones similar to it, sent me and my team a message today. But now let's talk about why my clients Ryan and Beth absolutely thought Central Stoney Creek could be the other great option to them. So going back to their original criteria, number one was having the shopping close by, and Central Stoney Creek is going to have a lot of different opportunities. Right now we're in the most eastern neighborhood of Winona in Stoney Creek, and here you're going to find a massive plaza with a Costco, a Metro, a Dollarama, Starbucks, and so much more. But then also in the more central part of Stoney Creek, you're also going to find Eastgate Square Mall right on Highway 8 and Centennial. And here is going to have more than 100 name brand stores to choose from, and is soon going to go under a massive redevelopment that if you want to learn more, you can find my video where I go over it right here. But now that you've learned all the great shopping options, what about those family fun parks and activities to do on the weekends? Well, again, Central Stoney Creek is gonna have a lot of options, as out east, right near this plaza here, you have the 50 Point Conservation Area, which is another fantastic park. In my opinion, the best beach in all of Hamilton is here. But you also have a marina and even some campsites if you wanna have a little staycation. Then you're also gonna be finding Confederation Park, which is another waterfront park with a lot of different fun activities to do, but the two most notable would be a Adventure Village, which offers batting cages, mining for gold, mini putt, as well as some laser tagging and bumper cars. And then just on the other side of Confederation Park, you're gonna find Wild Waterworks, which is Hamilton's own water park that has a variety of different slides, a wave pool, a lazy river, and so much more. So as you can see, there's a lot of different fun activities to do in the central part in Stoney Creek. And in terms of schools, we've already covered over half of them rank in the top 25 schools in all of Hamilton. And then the final criteria I really talked with them a lot about was the distance to that US border, or the Rainbow Bridge. And it's actually gonna depend on where you're living in Central Stoney Creek, as if you're near Eastgate Square Mall, it's gonna be more of a 40-minute drive. But if you're out near the east side in Winona, it's gonna be more of a 30-minute drive. And on that drive, I haven't even mentioned yet, one of the bonuses that Beth absolutely loved, as she loves her wine, is the amazing wine options and wineries and vineyards that you're going to be finding in the Niagara region. So when you're living in Stoney Creek, it's something like 60 different wineries. So you can basically go to a winery every single week and still have more wineries to explore after 1 year of doing that. And Beth absolutely loved this feature, as it's another fantastic way for a nice little date night and explore the local wineries. So now that you've learned why my clients Ryan and Beth absolutely loved Central Stoney Creek, if you want to learn everything you need to know about living in Central Stoney Creek, I've actually created a video breaking everything down, so you can find that video right here. But now let's go see the third home we're going to be touring today. Alrighty guys, so welcome to the third home we're going to be touring today. Here we're kind of on the eastern end of Central Stoney Creek, and we have this lovely two-story detached behind me here that offers 3 beds and 2 dens and 3.5 bathrooms, and was built in 1990. Now perhaps this one here is going to be my personal favorite of today, and one of the main reasons here is the kitchen, but there's a variety of different upgrades I can't wait to show you as we walk through this home. So as we walk on in here, we have a nice little front foyer. Just off to the right, you got a nice coat closet, and then you have a huge hallway that leads you down to the back, but we'll kind of start to the left right here. So one of the things I noticed just walking throughout this home is all the amazing plaster ceiling just throughout. I'll show you as we go through. But here we have our more formal living area right at the front of the home, and that's of course connected to the dining room as well as the kitchen. As you can see, the kitchen's been completely upgraded. Got a great, I think this is granite countertops, it looks like. Love the absolute backsplash of these hexes here. Got nice stainless steel appliances. Nice little bar fridge under there as well. The nice little center console kind of splitting it up. And then you have the family room, TV room. Actually with a nice fireplace in the corner here. I didn't notice initially, but initially I noticed the amazing plaster ceiling once again in this home here. Now, one of the great things about this home is you do have a corner lot, and they have taken full advantage of it. As if we come on out here, they got a nice shed off to the right, a nice little fire pit in the back right there. As you can see, a little above grade pool, hot tub in the corner, and then a nice gazebo to relax. So an absolutely fantastic spot to entertain any guests. Now, before we head on upstairs, we'll head on downstairs to a true man cave. I can't wait to show you. But just off to the right here, we do have the main floor powder room. Easy access to the garage is right there, as well as the laundry room on the main floor. So we'll head on downstairs first. And again, this has been completely finished, and it's actually set up as a super cool rec room to give you a great idea of what you could have. So you got some extra storage over here, but then you got this super man cave. They got the Legos set up right now. It looks like some sort of racing simulator over here. And they actually have another den that they've got set up. It's kind of a guest bedroom down here in the basement as well. And they have the second one set up as a gym. So as you can see, they're making good use of their finished basement. And now as we head on up to the second floor, where the 3 main bedrooms are in this house, if you're interested in learning more about the different map of Stoney Creek or the other areas of Hamilton, like Ancaster, Waterdown, the Hamilton Mountain, Dundas, and more, and want to learn where all the shopping is located, where the schools are located, where the parks are located, where my personal favorite local gems I'd recommend you need to take a look at, then you need to get your copy of my Hamilton Homebuyer Starter Kit. So you can find a link down below to get access to that today. But as we are done climbing up all the stairs to the second floor, we got the 3 bedrooms. So we have the 2 kids' bedrooms right off these stairs here. So we have bedroom number 1. And these were perfect, right? It gives you great inspiration in terms of like Ryan and Beth thinking about what Ben's room should be. Got a nice little double bed, nice little desk here. And they actually got 2 little boys. And you got Spider-Man over here. And you have like the Thor, Avengers, and this one here. And both are great sized rooms, lots of natural light in them. And then you have just at the end of the hallway here, the main bathroom for upstairs for the kids to get ready. And then you have your primary bedroom just here at the end of the hallway. So right now this looks like a queen bed, but as you can see, easily could fit a king size bed. You got a walk-in closet over there, as well as a full ensuite bathroom to enjoy. So this home here is currently listed for $999,000, so just under that $1 million mark my clients Ryan and Beth were looking for. So if you want to take a look at this home or other ones we saw today or other ones that are similar, send me and my team a message today. But if you want to learn more about what it's like living in Stoney Creek, especially the essential part, that's the next video I'd recommend you go take a look at. So you can find that video right here. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.